Hey everyone, I'm James Benger. Sorry again I couldn't make it to this. This is the second time in a row where I've had to record a video, but I want to thank Marcia and everyone else who's helped put this event on every year. It's a highlight of the year every time for me, and I'm sorry I couldn't be there again, and I'm sorry it's virtual again, but I know I said this last time, but maybe next year. Um, so I'm just gonna read a handful of poems very quickly and get out of your way. So I'll just start with a new one. This one's called Wandering Prayer. Bleed into it. Feel that yesterday under your feet. This ain't tomorrow. Tomorrow is always a canyon away. So breathe in the fire of so many spent lives, exhaling smoke to debilitate onlookers. Because what's it to them? Feel this in something deeper than bones. Think of Arizona traffic lights in a 70s action movie. Think of the dust on your chucks. Think of that last kiss after the sweat had dried, after all had cooled. Remember, we've all been there. And even if we haven't, we'll sigh along with. 'Cause in the end, we're all breathing the same, almost forgotten hope. Electronic whispers itch like a basement closet photo album. Still frame of someone else. What happened, you ask? Everything, we say. So we pick up the ball, 'cause what else is there to do but move the pieces over and over? Symbolic progress. Your organs plead refrain, but that ain't no brain, and it weren't no shame, but here we are, forever picking up the pieces of an infinite piece puzzle. This is the condition, undefinable and horribly irrevocable. Stop listening, because they're only talking. No ears for you, none for me, and black holes swallow everything. Lay your head on the cool side of the pillow. I'll do the blanket, and tomorrow may come. Okay. I'm going to do one called Recess. This is from a book I did with Sarah Worrell called Misfits in the Front Row. So this one's called Recess. We would find spent cigarette butts left by the older kids, and maybe some teachers too. Someone always had a lighter. When no one was looking, we'd light the butts up. They were usually good for a hit or two, and made us feel grown up, cool, real, more than just dumb kids. Once we found a discarded fast food Batman toy and chucked it into the wastewater pit. Watching it sink, we pretended it was Jack Nicholson. Those were the hot days when sweat would mingle with blood in the dusty gravel of the dugout. But we never thought much of it because the sun always screamed the scorching promise of tomorrow. Okay. I have a book coming out relatively soon with Jason Baldinger. It'll be our third book together. It's called This Still Life, and this is a poem from that upcoming book. It's called 12 Bar. 12 Bar for Jason Reberg. It's just them old blues, crawling in low and slow, sinking everything out from the bottoms of your feet, leaving you flat. Seeing the bare trees as nothing more than nothing. A 57 Chevy rusting out in the abandoned field where volunteer berries almost want to grow. It's just last night's promise, forgotten in an envelope under all of life's bills, collecting dust and other particles of everyone else's existence. It's just your blood flowing backward and spiraling into a drain on the floor of a truck stop shower while another nameless body does their best to erase. It's just a sunset, oranging your light and threatening nocturnal amnesia. It's just them old blues. So flip the record. There's more. Okay. Here's one more from that book that will hopefully be out by the end of this year, called Claude's Brush. We retreated past syllables, finding ourselves under napkins meant for reminders or secret missives left under a €2 tip in a Paris cafe. Rain-slick soda streets are boot heels of innocence, a shouting to the universe of future. Boozy brothel windows above, and the man under the newsprint sits waiting for anything. We promise ourselves a tomorrow as sun flirts with the edges of night, and clouds hang windmill low, threatening easy puncture. Suitcases roll cobblestones on a cold morning. Street vendors give overpriced coffee in miniature paper cups. Our AM goodbyes near smoky tracks through a Monet station. Pigeons fight wind while turnstile miles enlarge, and new lives wait in the wings. Okay. I'm going to do one more, and then I'll get out of your way and let everyone else have a chance to say stuff. This is another new one I'll close with. It's called This Is Us. This is us. Eyes wide with exuberance, feeling the wind in our hair, fearing nothing and everything. Every second, inches from catastrophe. But that never amounted to much more than assured annihilation. And what's so bad about that? This is us. Our feet made for every next step. Promises for tomorrow with depth and feeling and conviction. Yesterday's looming large, but ultimately inconsequential. This is us. Cares falling from loose fingers, fumbling and always finding the moment, a bright beacon of what we were. This is us. Everything on earth and even exchange, and nothing rubbed together, not even 2 dimes as well as us. This is us. And time has sandpapered us and sometimes hobbled us, but never outright put us down or even out to the back 40 to putter around in insignificance. This is us. It always was and will forever continue to be. We were, we are, we will. Okay, I think that's my time. Thank you for listening. Thanks for having me again, and I'm sorry once again that I couldn't be there again, but thanks to Marcia and everyone who puts this on every year. It's a great event, and I'm very proud to be a part of it. I hope to see you all soon. Bye.